I got some drugs for you. I got some drugs for you. I got some drugs for you. I got the plug for you. All of my drugs in the bag. All of my drugs make me sad. I'ma do drugs for my dad. I do. I'ma get high as a bat.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Late Night Live. Make some noise for yourselves for coming out. Make some noise. Got a little special edition today. I got a musical act coming up. We're gonna set it up real quick. He's a guitarist. Is that how you say it? Guitarist, string instrumentalist. Yeah. I always want to play the guitar. Guitar dudes, they get the chicks. That's off top. Because you can bring your guitar anywhere. You can bring it to school. You can be, you feel what I'm saying? You can get bitches at lunch. Just sit there at lunchtime. Everybody else winning and losing on the football team. You just winning every day at lunch and shit. You ain't even gotta be dope. You could just be learning. Got one little and just strong. And then the bitch. But you gotta be able to, like, if you could play a cover, you could play a cover. Oh, when you young in high school, off the guitar. Yeah. Somebody somewhere is sitting there, and then the bitch is going crazy. When it's up. And then they just breaking all of them. Bro, niggas don't deserve a pussy. And then, they go crazy. That's some shit you can do off the guitar. See? Somebody gonna ask him, this nigga later on, can you play some Meg Thee Stallion? Alright. This next guest, man, y'all gonna love her. She y'all gonna see, man. I don't even know how to do this properly, man. She's straight out of Chicago. Chi-Town. But we've been welcomed and blessed to have her in Los Angeles for a minute, man. So y'all make some noise for the one, the only, the beautiful, the gracious Dr. Angie. Hey, it's your boy Brent Taylor, man. Make sure y'all check out Clay 9 in stores right now and find dispensaries all over California. Y'all check it out. I got some diamond dust and some ghosts. Make sure y'all check it out, man. This is Brent Taylor tested and Brent Taylor approved. Clay 9. All right. Welcome to another episode of Late Night Live. Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise. This is dope. I have a very special guest. This is my honor here. I got a medical professional in the building today. We call her around here Dr. Angie, but...
Hi, I'm Angela Moore.
I made it make you laugh off the rib. My bad, doctor.
Hi, let's do that again.
Go ahead. This is Angela. I met her at a big festival event, and I was captivated by what she does, man. So I'm honored to have her. Yeah, please tell us who you are and where you're from.
Oh, how much time you got?
I got plenty of time. Okay. We chilling.
My name is Angela Moore. Mm-hmm. I am from Chicago by way of Mississippi, by way of LA.
Just like black people.
Yeah. Yeah. And by day, I practice geriatric medicine. And we do we used to do mobile. Now we do telehealth. Mm-hmm. And we do Zoom with the patients that have internet. Otherwise, we do audio, we do film. But before we get in the car and go out, and then COVID hit. And it got me to thinking, we have to change everything. I've been practicing medicine for about 35 years. And I see the same diseases over and over and over and over. Talk louder. Diabetes, hypertension, heart disease, cancer, lupus, multiple sclerosis, osteoarthritis, peptic ulcer disease, H. pylori. I mean, it's
Are these preventable diseases? Are these diseases like people can do stuff about?
Most of them are.
Mm-hmm.
Most of these diseases require a lifestyle change and a lifestyle commitment. Mm-hmm. And we see a shift. We can't go back.
Now, when you say telehealing. Okay, because you had me with the, okay, because I'm not the smartest man in the world, but I'm not the dumbest. I'm like somewhere on the list, like, you know, I'm in there. When you said geriatric, I was like, okay, I know that. That's healing the elderly.
Elderly, yes.
And then come be practicing my big words. I got Google. And then when you said telehealing. Telehealth.
It's communication health.
Then you said what I thought. I was like, hold on, is that over the phone? And then you was like, yeah, and then we do it through Zoom and stuff. How are you healing people through Zoom? Like if I'm broke off and I'm messed up.
Well, you can't do everything through Zoom. But you can stop people from going to the ER because sometimes they'll think it's more than it is.
Okay,
and
so you kind of
sometimes
walked
it
in.
is more than it is. You got to tell them to call 911. But it's just you doing that. Sometimes, a lot of times, it makes a difference.
I see what you're saying, because a lot of times I'll be having like a lot of symptoms and stuff, and like I mentioned earlier to you, my mom's a nurse. Thank God I'm blessed in that regard, where a lot of stuff, you can open that door if you want, please, Dion. Please, Dion. You can open the door. There's a fly here.
Yeah,
and
man,
it's a little studio. He let out everybody
that fly
in.
is like annoying.
That fly came out at everybody.
Telehealing is like televangelism.
But I see what she's saying at first.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, I see what she's saying, because sometimes you could be like, man, something wrong with me. I think I got the, you know what I'm saying? He be making up diseases and he be, oh shit, yeah, he be going to Google and doctor.
Get yourself worked up.
Yeah, and so I see what you're saying. That you could just Zoom somebody and then they could walk you through what's going on, what you need to do.
Or it could be that, I don't think it's that much, but it is that much.
So yeah, you need to go to the doctor and you can tell them what, who and when.
Somebody needs to say that, so it can go either way.
You're right, because a lot of times, we've heard this a lot of times. Oh man, when I got to the doctor, they said if I would have waited one more day, you know what I'm saying, I would be dead and stuff. You'd be like, hey, that's crazy how you was in the nick of time. And I see what you're saying, that a lot of times timing can be a lot of, dang, you're right. So let's just get into it. How you from Chicago? How the hell you go from Chicago by way of the South and land here in Los Angeles? What made you get here?
My parents brought me here from, well, the migration. My family, like most African American families, black families, came from the Great Migration up, and some people went left to New York and some Connecticut, and some people went right, and then some people went west. So they made stops in Detroit, they made stops in Chicago, they made stops in St. Louis, and then they went west or they went east.
Wow,
and that's, we don't talk about that, and we should, because it's part of who we are. And we should even go beyond that. But that's a whole nother conversation.
But to touch on what you just said, it's funny because growing up in LA, that's one thing I noticed. Like, wow, a lot of our parents, or definitely grandparents. Every once in a while, you get a lot of parents. You get some younger parents that grew up around here and stuff. But a lot of times, especially that older family and stuff, they all from the South,
right?
And or the Midwest or something like that. It's funny when people come out here, they understand why we talk the way we talk or act the way we talk. They be like, man, a lot of y'all act a lot like the South, but y'all eat a lot of the shit. It's like, well, that's our family. Exactly. Is really from. That's crazy how you said it with. The Great Migration, the great silent migration that they don't talk about. Exactly. So that's how you got out here. You in LA. What made you go to the professional field?
Oh,
because you didn't see. Was it? I don't think it was.
No,
was it geriatrics and healing that got you into it? Like, what made you lean towards the professional field?
Well, I grew up in hospitals. My mother was a nurse, a ward clerk. She was a PBX operator, and she was very sick.
She did all that while she was sick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Superwoman right there. Okay.
Yeah. So, and she was made sick actually by medical racism. She was a 16-year-old girl in Summerland, Mississippi.
Oh wow.
And the beautiful thing about, it's beautiful and it's ironic. In Mississippi, the names of the places, Meridian, Laurel, Hattiesburg, Summerland, they're so melodic and so beautiful. And that place is beautiful. That place is ugly.
Yeah.
So just imagine a 16-year-old girl there's only one doctor and 120, I don't know how many thousand miles.
Right.
He don't look like you. And she's violated. And then he turns around and gives her the pill. She was like, no, okay, you gonna kill me now? What? I'm supposed to take this pill? She had a problem, a heart problem, then at 16.
Wow.
But because he had violated her, and because of who he was, and she's this little, and he's a white man. But who's she gonna tell?
So that made you, how did that inspire, like, I mean, seeing all that, did it make you want to make a change in the medical profession so we could look and see somebody like ourselves that's helping us? Because I know, like you said, there is medical racism that people don't talk about. Man, I was
medical apartheid and medical racism, and it's real, and it's been around, and it continues to be around.
It continues to be around, yeah.
And I'm so proud of these young doctors and nurses and PAs and that are doing their thing.
I just
it's so necessary, and everybody's doing their thing. Everybody's doing their thing, but it's just things have got to turn around.
So I'm so proud that just as a female, beautiful female, black female, that you, and I always say this to people, like, when you take action, we can all get mad, but when you take action and get involved, you don't have to be the biggest, smartest, most havingest of things a lot of times, but just being involved and getting active, and action itself changes, you know what I'm saying? So the fact that you got into this field and you start doing all these things, you're putting a change in, people are able to see somebody like you, I'm pretty sure it must be very, very welcoming for, I mean, women and men alike, just to come across and they smile, like, and it's like, dang, because they're going through so much already.
Yeah.
They already, sick and hurt and stuff, and the fact,
judgment.
And then you get on top of that, the racism part of it, or they give us the worst of things, or they're not. I'm not saying every doctor's like this or every hospital like that.
You looked at as a drug addict.
Yeah, but
you could be, you got real pain. You may have cancer. It all plays in it.
Stereotypes, unfortunately, lean to the medical field as well, and it doesn't get a lot of times seen. Yeah. But we live it. I was just with somebody here at the studio, and somebody came and was crying. It was like, man, I just lost a loved one. And they said the same thing, and I've heard this story, sadly, so many times. Oh, man, they was fine when they went into the hospital, or they had one thing going around, man, it was a sprained ankle or something. When they went into the hospital, they left with lung cancer, or you know what I'm saying,
and
something wrong with.
They couldn't afford to go, or whatever, access.
But it happens too much for it to be calm and cool and looked over. How did you, now moving forward, what made you get into the cannabis world and bring that in? Now, when I say cannabis, I don't mean cannabis like from weed smoking and getting high like this. She is actually, and broke it down to me, all of her, is it even right to say cannabis product?
Yeah, it's CBD. It's CBD hemp. Okay. Which, Mitch McConnell just did a whole big farm bill so that swaths of America will now be growing hemp CBD. So this doesn't have, it's legal. It has 0.03% THC, so it doesn't show up on anything. But you have an endocannabinoid system. And it was discovered about 70 years ago by an Israeli doctor, Dr. Raphael Menachem, at the University of Israel. And just like your nervous system, just like your circulatory system, just like your renal system, your body in general, you can have deficiencies. And basically, your endocannabinoid system has been started for the last 70, 80 years since Richard Nixon shut down marijuana.
What is the endocannabinoid system?
The endocannabinoid system consists of the brain, the brain stem. These are receptor sites that have been starved. So, for instance,
so we all have endocannabinoid
health system. So you have a receptor site. You have, I don't know how to explain it to you, but you have something sitting there, and then you have a receptor site. So it has to go like that,
like
click
a speaker.
in, right, and then everything works. Shuts down inflammation. Helps with your immune system and everything like that.
Okay, so that's what the endocannabinoid
system, which you have imbued in you by your creator, Okay, so it links, causes your muscles to relax. It helps with insomnia.
Wait. Calm. So I automatically have all of this. I don't even need to take weed to. Like, okay, I'm confused with
For
this.
instance, if you have a vitamin D deficiency, right, you're gonna have problems with your immune system.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You're gonna have something called rickets, where the bones are more brittle. You have a vitamin C.
So the body need weed already, basically, is what you're saying.
Cannabis.
That's what I'm hearing. The body need weed. Your body already got a certain level of weed
receptor sites in it.
Okay, it got weed. It got all the products of weed in it, like vitamin C.
It's craving.
Like calcium.
It's a plant.
Like calcium, iron.
Yeah, there you go.
All these things that you. I get what you're saying. All these things your body already have. Because I've known. I like to say this when we talk about quote unquote when they say drugs. I'm like, that's a real crazy word because, like you said, we all have chemicals. I think that's a better word to say. Chemicals. We have chemicals in our body already. Certain things that you take give you a balance with those chemicals. And like you said, sometimes you can be deficient in certain things or have too much of certain things. So yeah, ingesting certain chemicals by the vitamin actually is. That fly gonna get hit with a big newspaper. I saw my
Well, I think everybody can see that we're moving more into plant-based.
You lost. He over here. He gonna come back.
People are becoming vegan, and in record numbers. Everything's plant-based. Everybody, we don't want to kill no animals, which is a wonderful thing.
Go
so
green.
There's a shift.
We're going green.
We're going back to
organic. We're going organic.
We're going back to the beginning. We're going back to Eden to a certain extent.
So
now everybody doesn't need or want THC, which I understand.
Right.
But everybody needs CBD. Okay. Okay.
I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
CBD can help everybody, no matter what.
Exactly.
Okay, because you already have these endocannabinoids, and
Receptor
cannabis
sites.
is receptive to the cannabis.
To the site. Okay.
Scientifically proven. Okay, go ahead,
clinically
preach.
Proven. So basically, what we wanted to create is something that would inspire people to create a space, which would mean shutting oneself off from all the distractions and electrical, magnetic fields and the.
Was you smoking a joint when you came up with this idea and was like, you know what, I don't want to go to work today. I want to just heal. And maybe if we could just explain how did you come up with this Temple of Leaves? What was the origin of all of this?
Okay, with Temple of Leaves, I began to meditate.
Okay.
And I would meditate in a place that was circular, and it was full of trees. And the trees formed a temple. Because trees go toward each other. I don't know if you guys have noticed that.
Right.
These are living, they're standing there. They've been standing there maybe thousands of years, maybe hundreds of years, but these are living beings whose roots go very deep down into the earth. And as I was meditating, I could feel the trees over me. They create a canopy.
You were smoking too, right?
No, I was simply meditating. There was a water falling back. I go to this place all the time.
You wasn't high at all?
No.
Okay.
No. Meditating can do that too. It ups your
That's how
and your cannabinoids.
Because that's how I meditate. Right. Go ahead. Okay.
But, you can do it with or without THC. However you want to do it. You can definitely do it with
you can
cannabis
definitely
hemp.
That part.
Or without.
Because meditating is really just, when you say meditating, it's really it's about breathing right and channeling your channeling your mind right, and
it's about.
Because I
don't even know what it's about, and that's the whole thing. To me, it empties me. I don't want to be mindful. I want to be mindless.
That's what I get when I smoke. I'm trying to get mindless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Is what I'm saying. Like I'm getting my breathing right. I'm getting my mind right, but I'm getting everything out and just So you looking at this place, and it's like Temple of Leaves. How did you wasn't, if you said weed wasn't even around, what connected you to the cannabis stuff?
Okay, what connected me, well, I'll tell you what connected me to cannabis. I have patients that I began to notice I could take them off of some of the medication.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Like what?
You know, scientists, you want it, the more you know you don't know.
Can you give us an example?
Pain medicine mainly.
Mm.
So I would say, oh, great, you know, I have so much going on. So I'm like, okay, well, what are you doing? And some of them would be like a little ashamed, like, oh, well, you know, Doc, you know, I do this, you know, I have these gummies and da-da-da. I'm like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, you cool? And I'm like, it works.
These is working? Yeah. Uh-huh.
Let's, you know, no more constipation for you.
So it was kind of like you started
like,
to see like more and more like, oh, like
right.
a connection between like oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay, this
and
is
we
starting.
See a lot of veterans.
Uh-huh.
And they have a lot of pain and a lot of PTSD, a lot of, you know, shock, and their muscles are tight and everything. And they are coming off of these really dangerous things,
mm-hmm.
dangerous drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong, there are times when these drugs are absolutely necessary.
Mm-hmm.
But they're coming off slowly
mm-hmm. and
becoming more themselves.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a great thing. Again, there's a shift, and we want to be a part of that shift. Excuse me.
Oh yeah, we got some water for you.
So
I like how you so passionate about it. You cry about the weed. I like it sounds like this is. So yeah, so you seeing all these things, you seeing the consistency of it. All these people like, damn, you getting that, you connecting the dots. Like, okay, this is working for them. Is that what? Yeah, like what is the Temple of Leaves like, and what does it do?
Okay, the Temple of Leaves. What the Temple of Leaves are products that where you create a space,
mm-hmm.
and it hopefully inspires you to create a space to, as I said, stop all the madness
mm-hmm.
and create a space through a CBD candle.
Can I see this, you mind?
Sure, no problem.
This is a CBD candle?
CBD eucalyptus candle.
So, that's deep. When you light it...
It gives off CBD.
So I can inhale? Okay. This is something you can do with a bath or something like that?
Yeah, you can do that with a bath.
So can I smell it too?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what CBD smells like.
Yeah,
okay.
and this is the Temple of Leaves Black Mamba.
Black Mamba?
CBD joint?
This is a joint. Okay.
Yes.
You could have said that at first. This is the Kobe joint. This is the Black Mamba joint.
Yeah, it's Temple of Leaves.
Okay.
Okay. And this is Arctic Freeze. Remember when you came to me, you said, you know, I really like that you had something for men.
Uh-huh.
So this is more of a man's. So this
is the male kit right here.
Kit.
Okay.
So this is the Arctic Freeze for if you have some knee joint pain, you've been playing ball or something like that.
Oh, okay. So this is the stuff that you're talking about that been healing a lot of your. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So you can do topicals. You
mm-hmm.
can take gummies, which this is Delta 8 gummy, which is not Delta 9, which is not marijuana. This is totally legal as well.
Okay.
Okay.
So the Delta 9 will get me high. The Delta 8 will heal.
Yeah.
Basically.
You can put it.
Basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Both will heal you. They
Depending
both will heal you.
Which healing you.
Right.
Yeah.
But I see what you're saying. That Delta 9
Yeah.
will put you to sleep and all
Right,
that, and
exactly.
then you might wake up seeing things.
And then this is the CBD. This is the CBD.
Now this one, this is
for the vape.
This is for the vape right here. Now this is CBD.
You have to get your own battery. I'm sorry.
This is
CBD. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this ain't like weed. This is just
CBD.
That's funny because I was with somebody, a lady. I ain't gonna say her name, but she was from the NAACP, and she was hitting this vape hard in front of me, and I was like, "Ma'am, don't we have a banquet to go to? I put the weed away today," and she was like, "No, this isn't weed, young man.
This is CBD.
This is CBD." And I said, "What the fuck?" She said, "No, I got bad neck." And then she was hitting it hard. I think she was healed.
Yeah.
That day.
And people that are taking certain therapies, cancer therapies for nausea, and the side effects of.
Is this a CBD joint?
Yeah, that's Black Mama CBD.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So. You forgot you was supposed to kill. You was on the job.
I'm trying to get him, man.
You took a nap. The fly came in. So I like this Arctic Freeze. So this is basically like a balm or something like that? Is that what you call that?
Yeah, that's a topical. It's mentholated, but plus.
I used to play basketball, and as little as I am, I took a beating and a pounding, and I thought it was fun back in the day, but now I'm in my 30s. I hurt myself from time to time getting like Ritz crackers or something in the kitchen. All these old injuries come up, so this right here.
After workout, something like that.
And all niggas got a nagging injury. Okay, if you a real one, you gonna have a nagging injury or something. So I see this. This will keep you off them pills and that medication. Okay.
If you need the medication, you gotta take the medication. Okay.
Right. Now, if you need some medication, some of y'all, hey, y'all, that's on your, you know what I'm saying? Doctor prescribe. Consult your local physician. You know, I ain't trying to tell y'all to sit there lose a foot or something like that over some CBD.
And it's more like prevention and maintenance.
Right.
You know,
but try this. How about that? Try this, and if it works, then you may be able to back up off what you've been taking. That's basically what we're saying.
And then this is an immune booster. This is his multivitamin with CBD too.
Okay,
as well.
this is what I was gonna ask you earlier. This is a jar of pills, okay, and it says his. Now, once again, I ain't the smartest man in the world, but I don't think I'm the dumbest either. This one says immune boosters, multivitamins, dietary supplements, lime flavored capsules. All basically, it sounds like dick pills, that like weed dick pills that men can take. That's what it sounds like.
No, we give you this. This is all you need.
This is the weed.
That's what you need for what you're talking about. What ails you?
Hilarious.
That's your stamina pill.
Hilarious.
That's all you need.
Doc, you are hilarious for that. This is a tiger.
That's a tiger.
It says confidence.
What?
So it says confidence on it. But check it out. Back to having the pills.
That's all you need.
But having the pills.
It's the sexiest thing in the world.
Wait. Hold on. Where do the pills go?
How many milligrams is the CBD?
This is some of them are
This
400
one
milligrams,
400.
and some
This
are
one 1,000.
Okay.
And
How much are those pills? The multivitamins.
The dick pills.
oh, that's not fair.
Okay, look, she's being very doctorly right now. Okay. Look, watch this. We're gonna do this. Look, we're gonna do this. I'm sorry, we're gonna do this professionally way. Okay, can you give me, just off these pills, what do they do slowly?
I don't know. I'm not his.
You told me what they did earlier when we was at the festival.
Nah,
You was
you
like, these
told
are
me.
multivitamins, Brent. These are something a man
told
can
me.
take every day, and then it's gonna boost his testosterone. It's gonna boost his libido. And every time she said it, her fist got stronger and this and higher and higher. I said, are these dick pills, doctor? She said, well, they can't be. I said, okay. Now I don't necessarily need these, but when you smoking and getting high, that's one of the things. Like I be trying to tell people, like for real, like. That was like the great, like people, they be like, oh, I need Viagra, I'm like, dog, just smoke. Y'all gonna fuck y'all dick up and mess y'all, I don't mean to be talking like this, I'm sorry. But y'all gonna mess y'all internal organs up sexually if y'all be sitting there taking all these outside over-the-counter things that is unnatural. You need to just have you some CBD and calm yourself through the blunt. You feel what I'm saying? And some of y'all need to get high. Some of y'all need to just step away from yourself, and that way just let it flow. So when you step to her, you a whole new person. You ain't that old person, like she said, where your cannabinoids wasn't receptive, and you was just some of y'all. I got, you know what I'm saying. Some of y'all have been to the army and got all kind of. I got homies with, you know what I'm saying. What's that called? PTSD. Right. Well, some of my friends didn't make it to the military. They just got PTS. So they don't have the D. It's just PTS. It's post-traumatic syndrome, but not the full. Cause they don't get the check for it. They just They joined the gang. They joined the gang, and then it just got real for them. But out of all the stuff they see, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Guess what? People be thinking it's a game. No, that the blunt and is now we start to see scientifically. It really does. It has CBD and stuff in it. It relaxes us.
You're not as aggressive.
Right.
You're not ready for war.
It relaxes not only your mind, but it relaxes your body as well.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Some really good cannabis products.
The temple. You created the temple. You are the temple.
And that's why I'm glad you had, because she also had this too. She's being real shy right now. She had a bunch of stuff. It was a whole setup booth for the ladies and stuff, and it was all purplish and lavenderish, but green and leaves in the front and stuff, and it was all kind of baths and bath salts and stuff. Ladies could wear little anklets. She had some beads and some rocks. That, you know what I'm saying? Some basically, if you went to a bomb chick house, only fine chicks had this at their house. You go over there and they just have all kind of stuff just laid out from the, you know what I'm saying, from the door. Even you go in their bathroom, this is gonna be some rocks somewhere just laid around the sink or something, and you, oh, okay, you into Buddha? Right, pretty girls even another religion. You into Buddha? That's crazy. So.
Well, actually, again, you create the space when you go into someone's bathroom. I mean, I can tell a lot about patients by their bathroom. How you doing? You know, you're not doing too well because it's too much stuff going on here. Mm-hmm. So
I low-key described your bathroom on the I didn't even. So I dug all the stuff she had. That's my points for the lady. I'm like, oh, the lady's gonna love this. But when she had this special box, I was like, oh, I could tell this for dudes as well. Like, I have a joke. I tell everybody. I was really just clowning one day, and it became something everybody think is funny. I didn't know that people my size wasn't supposed to take baths. I mean, like grown men. But I'm little and I take baths all the time. I didn't, like, most niggas just be taking showers and stuff. They ain't took a bath since they was 13. I didn't know that it's not normal as a 38-year-old man to submerge yourself. Man, not only do I fit, I fit perfectly in there, and I could perfectly submerge myself and rinse and spin if I want to. Like, I could do the crocodile spin if I want to sometimes. You know, I thought all of this was just normal. I never grew out of that stage. I never grew out of bathtub stage, and so I have bath time. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
Wonderful.
It's great and it's very calming. I don't need to go to the spa and all of that stuff and go to the sauna and stuff.
That's what Temple of Leaves is. It's the spa at home in a box. A beautiful box.
The spa is popping, but
Massage therapist.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I'm saying this. My bathroom is popping too because I'm learning.
Oh, yes,
I'm having.
Sometimes you want to go to a movie. Sometimes you want to see one at the house.
Right. Sometimes you just want to watch it in 4K at the house with your surround sound and have your home entertainment. So I have basically a home spa, which is my bath, and I roll a blunt basically, and I might light a candle to set the mood or something.
This is sage and Palo Santo for clearing.
Oh yeah.
Clearing the negative energy.
I thought that's
this
for.
This is ceremonial.
That's ceremonial?
Yes,
what ceremony goes with that?
Whatever one you want. Again, you're creating the temple. You're creating the space. You can.
Paul.
Yeah, you can project onto it whatever you want.
I usually burn that after I use the bathroom, and I don't want people to know that
cool.
I blew their bathroom up. I keep a little bit of that in my bag and stuff, and then I just go in there and just. We eat a lot of tacos and stuff, and then the weed, the weed relaxes me. And so sometimes when I'm on the road a lot and I'm at my friend's house, and then, I would just go in the bathroom and it's, you ever play it off? I don't know. I mean, I know men do it, but I'm pretty sure, you're a human being. Do you ever go to a guest house and then you're like, yo, it's going to be a little longer than I thought. And you just run a little bath water or something, play it off like you have to wash your feet or something. But you really in there burning them spirits away.
I can't see that.
Burning that because the burrito was the spirit, and you just getting that. I knew. I don't normally eat. I don't even normally eat beef like this, but it was the spirit. That's all they had. They didn't have chicken, and you just come out. No, I was blessing your house. And you got the candle, of course, that goes with that. So you can do one or the other. No, you gotta do both. You're in burrito.
You're creating space post burrito.
Right, but then when she come in, and then it's welcoming. You be like, I got the candle, and I got this. See, baby, hit this. And she like, normally I don't smoke and stuff. I don't like to get all high and stuff. I got a job and stuff. Brent, I got a job. Wait, you can smoke this. This ain't even weed. This got 2% lower than weed is. So they can test you for it. It don't even matter. You didn't even smoke weed. You smoke CBD.
You can get it at CVS, Rite Aid, Walgreens, CrossFit Lines.
It's everywhere.
That's
CVS?
what I'm saying. Yeah.
Just ask the question. You got a question, brother? You can ask it.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah,
sure. We can fill the question from the audience, sir.
Yes, You know, lately I've been kind of a flop with chicks
Mm-hmm.
since about like 2006. Will your products help me kind of enhance my libido, and can I keep it on the DL so that my lady doesn't think that I need a little bit of
Right.
you
She
know,
think you
help
taking
getting
CBD.
interest, because you know if she thinks I'm
Good
taking
point.
something, is she gonna find out and think, well, is that what it takes to get busy?
Yeah, I mean, yes, my product can do that for you, and you don't have to.
Discreet.
Yeah, very discreetly.
You're
This
searching
Delta
for
8
discretion.
gummy, it's a gummy. It's a
So I could like slip those in hers too. And
Hilarious. Hilarious.
You can.
Hilarious.
Yeah, yeah.
Show the
you
women,
can.
show
In
the
fact-
ladies. Yeah,
in
show it for the
fact-
ladies.
Looking for
in fact,
Spanish
no,
fly.
No, actually, I actually have a temple of love right here.
For the ladies.
Hey.
Okay.
yeah, can I put those in her seeds candy?
It has a no. Yeah, you can actually. This is a bath salt for both of you. Okay, it's CBD rose bath salt.
You my sock,
just
Pete. You can fit in the
for
tub.
you. Okay, and there's some gummies.
I don't want to have the, oh, you're not
This-
interested in me anymore
No, I'm talking to you.
conversation.
I know.
These will get it.
Well, thank you very much.
No, we got more. No,
I-
listen.
that's
She
what-
got a box for you.
Did you
No,
have,
no.
did you have another question?
No. You answered it, thank you.
Okay, so this is the gummy,
Uh-huh.
right? This is the temple of love.
That's the gummy for her?
Gummy for both of you. This is the temple of love. There's two people here. There's two people in the temple of love.
Ooh, okay.
All right.
What
And
kind of,
also
what flavor
the
is that gummy right that you got first?
This gummy is strawberry,
Okay.
and so is a vape.
Ooh,
Okay. And again, you have the Black Mamba Temple of Leaves,
okay.
CBD.
And this vape right here is strawberry.
Mm-hmm. And you also have rose incense. This is kind of weird. And incense holder.
And incense holder.
Mm-hmm.
Told
So
you.
it's rose incense.
Namaste.
And you also have Temple of Leaves rope.
You did all that. And
Missed it.
you're 0 for 16 against this fly.
Oh.
You need a temple of love, sir. You need a temple of love. You're out
I
of
need a
here.
We have
flamethrower.
a rose tea and CBD rose honey.
Rose honey
Rose honey
and tea.
and tea.
So you
So
can
you're
calm
sipping on
yourself off that tea.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And
so
then you have a rose quartz pendant for your lover to wear.
Hey.
you see that P? See P? She was giving him the
I
game.
went to go get some beer.
See, that's why he get cussed out by his lady all the time. He don't listen. She was telling him how to get his. Okay,
Oh, okay. Where'd it go?
it's all right. I'm gonna have to show him the tape.
Okay.
See, I know
Yeah.
I know how the ladies get down. This
Yeah.
is for us,
Mhm.
fellas. When you're in the bathtub or you want to do whatever you want, you can take your shower or whatever. But we run the bath for her because she is gonna want to jump in there, and then you can just sit there and be there with her and have your home spa. But have this as well for the ladies as well. So now both of y'all happy. Both of y'all just basically just feeling good. Just feeling good. Your body telling you you high, but your mind ain't. Y'all clear. Y'all just clear, you know. So basically you ain't gonna be telling on yourself and lying and all that. You just gonna be just clear headed, just looking her in the face, just calm. And you might, my man, hey, like you said, I don't know if he caught this, but yeah, your whole, we got you. We got a whole box for you. You gonna love it. And like she said, it will actually improve your libido, your testosterone, your popularity, your confidence. You know what I'm saying? Your sense of humor. Your hair might grow back. Mine did. The more I smoke, I got dreadlocks. So, what's in that
Have one
bag?
more.
Yeah,
Here.
okay.
And a lot of people have trouble sleeping because we're always bombarded with people calling us, and and it's a culture we've created. That's the thing that people don't get. You can stop it. You can turn it all off at any time you want to, but you have to create the space. You have to create the temple.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I keep saying, create the space. You are the temple, create the temple.
Mm-hmm.
So for people that have trouble sleeping, this is the Temple of Dreams.
Mm.
And say goodnight.
Is that an eyeball
Put that
thing?
over.
Yes, it is. That's for your eyes.
And then there's another product here, which is CBD.
Can I
and
see that? Can I see
CBD
that?
and melatonin.
What about
Oh.
do you have
That's okay.
anything for depression?
We got all that.
Okay,
We got all that.
we're gonna go through that.
But
If
now
you
see
can,
this.
if you can sleep, and if you can do CBD and melatonin, you will probably not be depressed.
You won't be. You gonna be happy.
Yeah, if you get sleep.
Because look at this. It says say goodnight for the ladies, but guess what? For the fellas, you just flip it around, and then you could get the same. You know,
it's like
right.
you
You may not want to sleep with that. Right.
Absolutely. So the melatonin.
Can I see the melatonin?
Yeah. Here, this is 5 dreams.
I give this to my daughter when she be watching TV.
That's a melanin supplement.
Not this one. I don't give her CBD, but I give her the tonin. Hilarious. I might start if it's... I'm kidding. I'm lying. But the melatonin, not only for me, a lot of parents that I know a lot of people, they keep melatonin in their purse, you know, for the kids. It's not that they trying to drug them, but it's a natural,
It's a melanin supplement.
It's a nap time helper, basically.
All black.
It's better than like a Benadryl.
I look at it like, I call it baby NyQuil. You know, like, oh, okay, you giving them some more baby NyQuil. Some parents go harder on the tonin than others, you know. But
that's the other end of the spectrum. I deal with the older people.
So she had
That's pediatrics. I'm on the other spectrum.
Hey, but see, it's all
and
full
they have
circle.
trouble. Absolutely. They have trouble sleeping because they don't go to work anymore. They don't do anything.
They're
Unfortunately,
depressed.
They're depressed. They're sitting in front of their friends, the television that they've got this lifelong relationship with. The millionaires that they have lifelong relationship with, because there's nobody coming around, because we're rugged individuals and we have to work and we have to do this and we have to do that.
It says infused soft chew, so you could be old. You don't even need teeth to chew these.
There you go.
You can suck on them and just put them on the side of your mouth, like you doing spitting tobacco or something. Just keep it in your jaw and just hold it, let the juice flow down, and then go to sleep with it. Granddaddy crazy. He fell asleep watching Married Children again, and he just got gummy bears. Right, he got a gummy bear. But it's really, he just had, he got 4 gummy bears just slid down.
He can do a Delta 8.
He can hit the vape too. I like these too because sometimes sometimes we be smoking.
THC.
But I like this because sometimes we be smoking and stuff. And if you're a heavy smoker, sometimes I'll say depending on your tolerance or depending on what you're smoking, if you ain't switching up your strand, sometimes you just be smoking, and then it ain't, you know, really. But it look like if you got these Vita Dreams, it's gonna take you right on to sleep.
Yeah.
So you can still go through the motions of what you want to do, but you're gonna sleep like Granddaddy watching Gunsmoke when this.
And you have to sleep.
Right.
Because sleep is when you restore. The body does its own repair. It works on its own.
And this is unisex, right? This is unisex, men and women, right? What is this?
That's CBD bath salts I make for.
You make these bath salts? So you just throw them in the bath?
Yeah. What you do is you take this is 2 bags. So you take the one bag off, and then the other one you leave everything in the bag, and when you put it in the bath, you don't have to clean up the roses.
Do you do your own extracts?
Yes, I do.
Wow.
Yeah, so
You're a scientist.
She's a doctor.
Typically, I like to think of myself as a botanist.
Yes, you're a scientist.
A healer.
You're a high scientist because you do the extraction and the healing and the application. So you do both.
He's the weed man, so he's trying to relate to you on a level that is sounds professionally. Yes.
There you go.
Back in the day, you were the shaman.
We don't need all these weed jargon. She get it.
Woman.
Okay.
Call me medicine woman.
He tried. Yeah. Next thing he gonna ask you off camera though, where you get your lab coat, because he's gonna, you know. That part I knew it. That part. We are also in the doctor.
Glendale.
I'm a fellow doctor. They call me Dr. Nightmare, and no, they don't. You just do Nightmare on your game name.
I just feed them pork rinds.
No, but I like that you are educating all of us from all walks of life, though, from people that usually thought that they had to hide it, or they thought it was maybe a seedy type of world, or this is the underworld, or this is this is quote unquote,
shame,
and it brings like you said, the shame to it, because then when you actually need it, you kind of hide it, or you might feel the need to. So it's great that things is out there being opened up. We get laws changed. We have wonderful people like yourself that's presenting.
There's universities, they're giving certificates and degrees because the issue is the dosage, and the dosage situation is so individual. because what works on some people doesn't work on others, certain dosages,
Right.
and just trying to apply, I don't know, trying to apply that same standard to this is weird because the plant works best synergistically. So they want people to extract, and so we're going to do this over here, we're going to do and
I see what you're saying because I don't mean to cut you off, but I think like in layman's terms, it's like a lot of these medical, over-the-counter medical medications or whatever. Yeah, you could break it down to a science. You need this dosage, it's gonna do this. If you have this, it's gonna do this X, Y, and Z. And they pick that so to the particulars. Well, with weed, it is natural. So this isn't something that's made in the lab and stuff. This is God's medicine to you. So like you said, this could. There's all kind of ranges of it, but there's no harmful negative effects of it from that. Especially, I've never heard, even from weed, I've never heard anybody like dying from weed or overdosing or having any kind of fatal anything from it. And yours is CBD on top of that. Yeah. So that's great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming out here and educating us. I would love to have you back and have a little like maybe Dr. A's corner or something where you just give us some tips or something.
Great. They vary from $125 to $80.
And where can they find them? How can people acquire these?
They can go to Angie's Love Lounge, Instagram Temple of Leaves.
See, I know why you laugh because Angie's Love Lounge it's another one. It's another page that's different. Don't go to that one. Go to the one that says Temple of Leaves, okay? And the other Angie's Love Lounge, she cold. She real nice, but she cold. She go, if you're not ready for it, it's a whole nother temple. And it's a whole nother temple. So this one is...
We are many beings.
Right. So there's many. It's
multifaceted beings.
Right, we're trees attract. Trees attract.
You're a Renaissance people. You're a Renaissance man. I'm a Renaissance woman. Right?
Thank you so much.
We're giving birth to some good stuff.
Thank you so much. On Instagram, what's your again? And what's your handles on all of them again? I'm sorry, I'm gonna cut you off.
Angie's Love Lounge and Temple of Leaves.
Okay. Can they run up on you in person? Can they get an order or something? How do they how do I order my temple?
Oh, yeah.
I want to get my temple.
Yeah.
I want to get to the temple.
You go to Temple of Leaves and we have order forms and we ship out in about 5 to 7 days. There's 5 boxes. There's Temple of Dreams, there's Temple of Healing, there's Temple of Regeneration, there's Temple of Love, and it's Temple of Leaves brands. So
it's for couples, right?
No, it's for individuals. It's like Temple of Regeneration. This is Temple of Regeneration right here. So again,
but it can be for couples as well.
Like absolutely. Like Temple of Love is for
like how you said, you get your in-home spa, in-home temple, but then it's also a place to share. Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, yeah.
Thank you,
Dr. Angie, and I'd love to have her back. Make sure you guys follow her. Somebody burned some Sandra Paulo already.
Actually, this is yours.
Sandra Paulo.
I can have this.
Yes,
I can have
that's
the main
yours.
box.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give a couple pills to the homie that was asking for his lady.
That nigga, man.
Yeah, thank you so much. Please follow her. Thank you for another episode of Late Night Live.